Alec, thank you for inviting me here sa humble shop mo. So, how's your day so far?
Today was busy. There was a shot where every single chair was filled out today, and then all the chairs in the waiting area was filled up too.
Okay.
Moments like that, that's when I just look around and appreciate. Because it used to be just me, Ian, and Taylor for the first 8 months, and then lots of empty chairs. Some clients would ask us, "Yeah, what's all these chairs for?" And I'm like, "Just wait, man. Just trust the process."
I've watched and listened to lots of your podcasts and YouTube videos. I heard of Compound. What is Compound? Is that a
So
barbershop? Compound Barbershop?
yeah,
Okay. So how did that like transpose from Compound to
yeah. So
Drive In?
I started that when I was 20 years old. I'm 26 now.
Okay.
That was my first shop. So when I opened this, that's why I had so many chairs. I knew I could fill it up again. Because compound we had 13 barbers.
Okay.
So obviously in the beginning it's
Was it
tough.
like here and then you just changed it to Drive In or in
So compound is in Chinatown. So when I opened this shop, it's by myself. I didn't have my business partner. So my business partner actually stayed there and I owned it. I owned two shops in the beginning. But I just wanted to focus on driving, so I just gave up my shares in there. For me to just leave that alone and start something new was, most people will say that was a dumb move. But
Oh,
I believed in it. I saw the vision, and for me, it was just like more focus. And it's just, I didn't have a business partner. I, I couldn't do the business partner thing. And yeah, it worked out.
Alright. Mga ka-drawing, welcome back sa Kuwentong Drowing Podcast. This is a program where we talk about experiences and stories of different Pinoy creatives. So tonight I got here Edmonton's finest, one of the top barbers here in Alberta, Canada. Alec Barbero,
Thank
also
you.
known as Alec Barbero.
Thanks for having me, Kuya.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure, Alec. Our
Yeah.
topic for tonight, Alec, is for most of the part, we're going to talk about your journey as a young entrepreneur, and I wanted to learn more on how did you strategize your marketing and your branding in creating content. So, but before we dive in, I wanted to learn a little bit about your roots, like where you came from back home.
Yeah.
I've heard you moved here in Canada when you were like 12 years old.
I was actually 10 years old.
Okay.
So I grew up in like a farm village mountains in Mindoro. I didn't even have internet when I was growing up. So I came to Canada when I was grade 6. That's when I first found out about internet, and I found out about YouTube.
Okay.
And then I was just sitting there watching all these YouTube videos of funny moments, stuff like that.
Mm.
So, growing up, I had no internet. It was really good. So I just played outside, stuff like that. Obviously in the province, sa probinsya,
Okay.
I had a regular childhood, like a Filipino childhood. Played a lot of text, played a lot of Jolin,
Wow.
played a lot of spider fighting, tumbang preso,
Okay.
sikyo,
Right.
everything. So that was my childhood, and then it was not easy, bro. I had to ask my mom, how do you say hindi ako marunong mag-English?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I don't speak English well. So I had to memorize that phrase when I first came here. So that I would just tell it to everyone. Hey, what's your name? I don't speak English well. Okay, let's get started. Barely any Filipinos in my school.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I learned how to speak English,
Uh-huh.
like quickly.
So, like, what grade did you
Grade
leave?
6. Oh,
So when
I
you
left
went,
grade 5 and then I came here. I was grade 6.
okay,
Skipped the whole grade.
well, that's good.
Yeah, because I'm born like November 98.
Right.
I think maybe like grade, 2010. So I was like 11, 12, forget. But yeah, I'm 26 now. Yeah, the childhood was really good. We went to like Manila once in a while to get our medical and stuff, but for the most part, I was in the province. I was a dark kid, always in the sun. And to make this hair related, because I'm a barber, in school, we had the uniform and everything, and you
Yeah.
can't grow out your hair. So I remember I kept like measuring my bangs, pulling it down. I never had it past like my eyebrows. So when we first came to Canada, there's no rules when it comes to growing out your hair.
No.
So bro, I had the Justin Bieber hair from grade 6 to grade 7. Just kept going like this. And my hair was so long, I was like, I'm never cutting my hair short again.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, freedom.
Well, I think it's a common setup back home. It's a religious Roman Catholic country, so
Oh, okay.
it's kind of like their standards.
Yeah, it was more strict.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I think it worked out good. I think, like, knowing what I know now, like, it's good that we had structure in our childhood. Because I see a lot of kids from here, and, it's just not the same.
No.
There's no discipline. It's just like I have so much advantage being here, coming from there, just because, like, business is competition. Like, it's a game of, like, who's better. I feel like I got so much advantage having that nice childhood, more disciplined childhood,
Yeah.
more strict.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was your like mom and dad strict, like a traditional Filipino?
No, actually,
No.
no. My parents are actually not very strict. They caught me skipping school one time, and
Yeah.
they didn't even care.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard that. Like you kind of drop off
Yeah.
college, high school.
Yeah. So I was in grade 12.
Yeah, I was
I didn't
just
finish,
curious
man.
why. Like, is it like a bullying thing or?
Oh no, not at all,
okay,
man.
all right.
Not at all, bro. I loved school, like interacting with people. I never had issues with people.
Alright.
I had issues with the studies.
I see.
I was not good at like sitting down listening to the classes. Yeah, I ended up dropping out last semester of grade 12. My only motivation to finish it was to go to the grad.
Yeah.
So I can go to grad, go see my friends,
Yeah.
dress up, receive my graduation,
Yeah.
and then it's like almost time. 1 month left before graduation. I go to the bookstore to buy my grad tickets. I go in, and then before you can buy the tickets, they said, "Oh, you owe the school $1,500." I'm like, "How are you planning to pay that?" Because you have to pay before you buy your ticket. I was like,
Really?
I don't know. I went to my parents. My parents were like, I don't know how you're gonna pay that. I was like, shit, all right. I guess I'm not gonna go to grad. So I dropped out of the 2 classes that I'm taking that time, and I just worked because I was already working at this time anyway. So I'm like, what's the point of finishing? I'm not even gonna go to grad. I know I'm already gonna be a barber,
Okay.
and I know I'm not gonna need the high school diploma.
I've heard you did some side jobs when you were in high school, like landscaping.
So yeah,
it
during
like-
that time I was already landscaping.
Okay, cool. Like, was it like the traditional landscape? When we say landscape, like I'm thinking of wheelbarrows, grass
Yep.
cutting. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we would go to like newly built house. We would put topsoil on it, build some fences. I'm not really the guy that cut the fences. I was mainly like wheelbarrow, topsoil,
Okay.
and then sod, which is the grass.
Was it like a family
the rolls.
business? Or
No, it was for my coach. So my basketball coach owned that business at that time. That's how I got the job all of summer. And then I earned enough money to get my first pair of clippers. Yeah, after I got my first pair of clippers, like I was able to make money from there already.
Okay.
Yeah. So I quit landscaping from there.
you got a studio before, right? So were you doing
Yeah.
like videography, photography on the side?
Yeah.
So did that happen prior to the compound or
No. So me and my 4 friends, we all split the rent for a studio.
Okay.
A studio's used for us to make content, edit content, and also just hang out. So COVID hit 2020. Me and my friends, we couldn't see each other unless you go to like a business. So we started playing golf.
Okay.
So we played golf pretty much every day. Like there's a golf simulator that you can go into. And then we were spending so much money. One day we were like, bro, we can probably just rent out a studio and just put a golf simulator in there and we'll save money. But this is during COVID. There's lots of restrictions. You can't go to each other's houses. So we were like, bro, don't worry. It's going to be a business. So technically we own the business and we're going to work in that studio.
Okay.
So that's what we did. We didn't end up buying the golf simulator, but we ended up having a studio and we all have like computers. and it just turned to be like more of a hangout spot instead of really doing the business.
You
So
register as a business, but really for
yeah,
hangout. Okay.
yeah, we were playing Valorant. We had like gaming
Wow.
setups. We were live streaming,
Okay. Cool.
all of that. It was cheap. Like we ended up only paying like $250 each.
So from there, Compound was born, and still the guys that you hang out with, those are your partners with Compound.
No, so my friends are my high school friends.
Okay.
So one of them has like a marketing agency. My other friend has like a landscape company. Actually, he ended up partnering up my old boss.
Oh, okay.
So him and my other friend is in real estate. Yeah, we're just friends that like to hang out. So we're like, fuck it, let's get the studio.
Okay.
We got like a whole 1 year lease, and then after 1 year, it was good.
Prior to doing the barber, you're doing barbering for free, right? Like for a half a year, almost a year.
Was it 2016 summer?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was supposed to graduate.
Okay.
That's when I started working landscape. I got my first pair of clippers, and then winter time comes. I was doing haircuts for free.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that just to learn,
Yeah.
because I didn't know how to cut hair yet.
Yeah.
So I just kept doing it for free, and then it got to a point where, I was doing like 8-9 cuts a day, all for free.
Okay.
And then for 3 days in a row, I was booked up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna raise my price.
Yeah. Who were your clientele? Like friends, family?
So word of mouth. Yeah, word of
Really?
mouth. There was a high school beside me, Roshep.
Okay.
I cut one guy. The one guy turned to 5 guys, and then 5 guys turned to 25. Because my cuts were good for free, and all these guys were like, "Holy
Yeah.
shit, it's free!"
It's free.
One time, there's like 5 black kids. They heard free. They know the address. You just came.
Okay.
They think it's like a walk-in barbershop. Like, bro, this is my basement. My parents were like, "Yo, there's someone looking for your haircut." And I was like, "Yo, I'm fully booked."
Okay.
That's when I knew. I was like, "Shit, there's too many people now.
Yeah.
Let's raise the price." So, the demand was high. The supply was
It was in your basement. How do you like accommodate like people? So or do
Yeah,
you
my
wait
mom-
outside and then.
No, I had
the
like
time.
waiting area.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Alright, that's cool.
Yeah, all you need is a
And
chair.
your mom and dad is cool with it.
Yeah, they helped me with it. My mom was the one helping me with the setup,
Okay.
because I didn't really care about like the whole atmosphere before. I just cared about all we need is a chair and a mirror. We're good. My mom's like, no. She cleaned up the whole place. She puts like
Oh, that's
the
sweet.
shelves and stuff. But yeah, my mom's the one that's good at that.
From there, the studio and then the compound. Yeah. So was it the compound that I searched on Facebook? Is that the compound we're talking about? Okay.
Compound Cut Club.
You're still a member of that? No. Not anymore?
No, they're still going. Like they're in a different location now.
Okay.
It's like behind Safeway and Brewery.
Yeah.
But no, I give away all my shares so I can focus here.
Okay. So how is it like starting your own business?
So for Compound, I had like visions that I couldn't really implement because I have a business partner and I'm trying to go fast, and then it's just like I can do way faster, way better just by
Was it
myself.
like easier or harder? Because right now it's you alone, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's easier if I'm
Oh,
alone.
really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's less risky if you're with people, but if you can take on the risk and you're chilling, you're not stressed from it. So it just really depends on your risk tolerance. For me, I'm like, fuck it. I'd rather do it alone. I'd rather just make a decision and do it. I don't have to like report to anyone.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Be your own boss, yeah.
Yeah, and my whole goal is to be transparent with everything because I'm eventually gonna teach it. So I'm gonna get into consulting business. That's gonna be my next business. I'm launching that when my baby's born. Maybe like this next few weeks.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, so I'm gonna take some time off from the barbershop.
baby Alec is coming, eh?
Yeah, Kalia, that's her name.
Oh, Talia.
Kalia.
Girl. Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. And when there's a business partner and they're very secretive with the numbers and stuff, I can't really truly like teach. When
Yeah.
it's just me, I don't care. I can do whatever.
Yeah.
I can I can go against the grain and people won't be like, offended. They won't care.
And then you met, I think Ian was one of the pioneers. Yeah.
Yeah, Ian and Taylor.
And you already started here at this place. The drive-in was born here, right? And that was 2022, yeah?
Was it 22? What is it right now? 25?
2025,
It was 23.
2023, okay.
2023.
Right.
Yeah, April 1st, 2023. That's when our grand opening.
Well, having a business back home, like in the Philippines, was already challenging, right? But you, as a young entrepreneur, you started your own business, especially in a Western country. How difficult it is.
It's not that difficult,
Okay.
especially we have a new concept, barbershop car wash. It's like never heard of that before,
Yeah, I
right?
never heard that before. Yeah.
No, like it's free to advertise right now. All you have to do is make content, upload it, and people see it. Before, for you to be able to be seen, you need to pay money.
Yeah.
Like you have to go on newspaper, you have to get on TV.
Hire someone.
Yeah, like before, you couldn't just advertise for free. In the beginning, I didn't know how much power content had. I wish I would have known that back when I was at Compound. We knew content's good, but we didn't focus on it.
Okay.
We didn't know that this is the
Hit now,
blood
right?
and
Yeah.
this is the gas of the business.
Yeah.
This is the bread and butter. Yeah, like even just like systems. Like I would partner up with people again because now I have the systems and it's like easier now. So I can easily just like have partners run shops now because I feel like I'm that confident in our systems. So it had to take me to be by myself to build all of those out. But now I feel like, oh, I could have just kept Compound too.
Okay. So, was it like the Drive Inn Auto Barbershop will be your like name in the long run, or
No.
no? Okay.
Driving was just because I wanted to try this concept. I'm probably gonna open barbershops without the garage because to scale that is very hard. To find a real estate like that is very hard. So I'm not gonna try to find more of those.
Okay.
I'm just gonna call it driving barbershop VIP or something.
Okay. Cool.
But the goal isn't to keep opening shops. I'll open maybe like 3 more or 4 more. But it's way easier to just start teaching people online
Yeah.
how to open their own shops.
Okay.
That's how you truly make more money. Me and Taylor are starting to make content for it now, trying to help barbers get better and get busier. It's called The Busy Barber. Yeah, the goal is to eventually take your business online. That's the true, scalability.
Yeah.
Way easier to scale if it's online. Instead of selling locally, you can sell to the world.
I like how you making a new phase out of barbering. You grew up in Philippines. You know how barber setups look
Oh,
like back
yeah.
home, right? It's a little bit stereotype. It's different. They make more money than me, and then the way they do it, it's different. It's, for example, here I always enjoy visiting here and getting a haircut because it's more than just visiting a barber shop. I like the vibe, very youthful. I like the people.
Yeah, in the Philippines, yeah, like the clients come in, they expect to just get service. Here, people see it as like, oh, my barber is my friend.
Yeah.
It's a whole respected thing here.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, in the Philippines, we're starting to get more barbers that are like, okay, this guy is my guy. But
How do you filter your like guys coming in or applying as a barber? Like
barbers,
Yeah.
I prioritize if they vibe with the team,
Okay.
and then if they're coachable,
Okay.
and then yeah, their work ethic.
Do they have to?
I give them like a 3-month probation.
Oh, okay. Do they have to have a little bit experience prior to? Oh, really? Okay.
No.
You can teach them?
Yeah.
Wow.
The barbering skill, you can always learn how to cut hair, but you can't change the way you are. So I'd rather see someone and see if they're good people, and the barbering will come. Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we've been able to build a good culture. And I always ask the team what they think, because they're gonna be the ones working with them. Like eventually, like what I'm actually building here is like a true business where, I'm gonna test to see if I can leave it alone and make money. That's a true business. Like you opening up a studio and just cutting hair, that's a job, right? So if you truly want to have a business where it's worth something and you can leave it alone, that's that's what I'm trying to build.
Wow. I like the fact that how you cultivate your crews as a content creator as well. Like I saw some videos of Ian and
Jat,
Jot. Yeah, he's doing some contents as well. Like
we have a competition right now. Just started last week.
uh-huh.
Most points on their content
Yeah.
gets $250.
Wow.
So if you post with less than 5K views, that's 1 point. If it's more than 5K,
Yeah.
2 points. More than 10K, 3 points.
Okay.
So Jat's on the lead right now with
Yeah.
9 points,
Yeah.
and that's only in 1 week.
Watched lots of his videos. Those are good.
Yeah, Jat's a grinder, and he's only in grade 12. He's only 17.
Yeah.
So that shows a lot. Like, bro, this kid has school, and
He's still
know.
going to school. Jot.
yeah, and he Ubers all the way here. He still makes way more videos than everyone else. And it's like, what's your excuse? It's just putting in the time. So like you say, it's hard to build a business here in Western.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're right. Like, I had to stay in the shop every single day. I had to miss my brother's wedding. I did that for a year and a half. Even now, I'm back to grinding again.
I just love how you boost the morale to the group by giving them some like perks like that. Like the best content creator will have this kind
Yeah.
of thing.
That's how you keep it fun, keep it gamified. That's how I inspire and motivate my guys.
Yeah.
You have to get creative with it, cause all these different boss or business owners, they complain to people like, "Oh, nobody ever listens to me." Like it's true with me too, but you telling them what to do and then they're not doing, and you tell them what to do again. Like obviously it didn't work. You gotta change it up. It's a trial and error game.
Who are
Business.
your influences, Alec, when it comes to business?
Teaching me?
Yeah.
Alex Hermosi, Gary V. I have some barbershop mentors like Chris Bossio too.
Okay. Like local barbers here in Alberta, Canada?
No, he's in Tampa. He's
Okay.
a YouTuber.
All right.
Yeah. Alex Hermosi, I've cut his hair before. I've met Gary V.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I met
Okay.
these guys, and yeah, my mentor in Tampa, I've met him too.
Like a regular mentor, like a coach. You mean?
Yeah,
Wow.
Look
how
up to
important?
him.
How important it is, Alec, to have like someone who
Yeah.
kind of coach you in the business process and all this aspect.
it's just like it's like time traveling. You're saving so much time just because there's people that's already been where you're trying to go. Like you can figure it out yourself by doing trial and error. Like it's like figuring out, okay, I need to make this ring light. Let's start from scratch. Let's trial and error this. How long would that take you to do? There's people that's lived before. There's people that's been there before, and they're really saving you time. So if you're trying to do something, just listen to someone that's done it. Do exactly what they do, and you'll get exactly what they have. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Like most people think, oh, they got lucky. Oh, you have to be smarter. Oh, you have to be this. Oh, you have to be a certain person. And like they give themselves those excuses to not do the thing that they did. But at the end of the day, it's simple as just doing what needs to get done.
Okay. Top 3 things or tips that you could give anyone who wanted to start their business, like for example, barbering, that could make their brand and marketing successful.
So I'm gonna give some barbershop advice because this is my next business anyway.
All right.
May as well. So there's 3 things I look at when it comes to like, all right, what's a good barbershop owner supposed to do? First thing is their calendar. So look at what you actually do because I was just saying this. It's not about what you thought of doing. It's literally, is it done? Yes or no. Look at your calendar. There's things that you should be spending your time on, which is high leverage activities. These are the things that will pay you the most. Um, Second thing is the barber tier system. So I'm gonna tell them what the system is, and then let's start with those two. So your calendar. For me, as a barbershop owner, my highest lever activities is marketing. So what does that look like? Um, Performance reviews. So one-on-ones with my team, because if I can motivate my team to do more haircuts, to market themselves more, I don't have to do all of that.
Yeah.
There's 10 barbers. If I just motivate every one of them,
Yeah.
there's 10 of me.
Yeah.
They have way more manpower. Feedback, giving feedback. So that's one-on-ones. Like, all right, for this haircut, you can do this. For this content, you can make this angle better. You can make this faster. So, yeah, that's one-on-ones, marketing and advertising. So Facebook ads. I tell these guys to send me content so we can run it on Facebook ads. That's a big lever that you could be doing. So tell your team to record testimonials, and then you literally just put it on Facebook ads. So these are the things that will get you lots of money for what you do. So I use the barber tier system. So there's a whole system to do, like what I was telling you, the barbers more motivated. So instead of you doing all the work, your barbers will do all the work. That's what the barber tier system is designed for. So the barbers, they get a raise every time they do a side quest. So each side quest is designed for them to make themselves and the shop busier. So if they do 50 reviews for the shop, 1% raise.
Yeah. Wow.
If they do 50 Instagram videos, 1% raise. If they get 50 testimonials, 1% raise. If they win a barber competition, 1% raise. If they go from a junior barber to a senior barber, 1% raise. So I can set up like each tier to make it so that, okay, these guys are always trying to get better, and if they're getting better, clients will see that, and they'll retain the clients better. If they refer a new barber, they get 1% raise, and every 5K they make the shop, they also get a 1% raise. So there's all these systems that design so that these barbers are more motivated, and they're staying happy. What else? I guess that's two advice that I would give to someone looking to start a barbershop business. And then just get creative with it. Like, there's no rules. You can do anything. Like, I'm giving away $1,000 right now. Like, 1,000 reviews we're celebrating. I'm like, fuck it, let's give away $1,000. Like, anything is open. Like, there's no rules. Like, you can do anything in business. That's why it's sick. So if you have ideas, don't be scared to just pursue them.
Yeah. And it's also a way to motivate, and they will keep getting better in what they're doing, right? In their skill, in content creating, and just like Ian, I think he told me he is a little bit introvert, so he's not that like really an effective talker when it comes to camera, but he's doing his best. Like, he's trying to make more contents, right?
Yeah.
So
we really push each other.
yeah.
And if the whole shop's doing it, like, the odd barber is gonna feel pressured.
What do you think that makes Drive Inn Auto Barbershop sets apart from the other,
We focus on content. I feel like
Okay, yeah.
Gary Vee emphasized this a lot, which is really good. I wish I would have understood this sooner, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
Content is free. We're posting like 5 to 10 posts a day, maybe.
Oh, really?
Well,
That's a lot.
depends on the day. Sometimes they're slacking, but sometimes all of my barbers post. But
But every day, wow, yeah.
Yeah, like we're literally beating every barbershop by like 10. Like we post way more than everyone.
Yeah.
And the concept itself is already like marketable. And we're posting way more than everyone else. And like we're trying to get better in the haircuts than everyone else. We're just better in every aspect.
Yeah.
And we're pretty competitive about it. We communicate to each other about it. And yeah, we just push each other. Like we have the systems in place so that we always communicate that we need to get better, and that will just show in the market. Like the people will see it.
Speaking of the contents, like what are specific platforms do you share your contents? Like, just was it only on Facebook?
Mainly Instagram, TikTok,
Instagram,
and then
TikTok.
Instagram connects to Facebook,
Okay.
and then some YouTube.
Okay, some YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, for the most part, most of Edmonton has seen us now. Now it's just time to open more shops.
Yeah.
So I'm looking. So if you're selling a barbershop, hit me up. Looking to buy some shops that are like, if you're retiring and you don't want your shop anymore, you can take over the lease, buy some equipment, stuff like that.
Yeah.
For the most part, I want it brand new. Like I wouldn't want to buy someone else's clientele.
One final question
Yeah, no worries.
before we end. Okay, this is a funny one. So, and it's like your dream celebrity you wanna?
Dream celebrity?
Yeah, dream celebrity you wanna do.
It was Alex Hermosi.
Alex Ramosi.
Yeah. Alex Hermosi is like the biggest business influencer right now. I already cut his hair.
Oh, you really did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I want to cut his hair again. Super chill. Got to cut his hair in his penthouse in Vegas.
Okay. Oh, so
Crazy
you went
experience.
to his house in Vegas?
Yeah.
Wow. Did he kind of actually like ask you to come, invited you, and then cut his hair?
No, I had to reach out to Layla, which is
Okay,
his
wow.
wife. And
did
yeah, I got in there, and
Okay. Wow. That's cool.
most people that are really successful, their content, they just make it after they've already built their businesses. So I feel like there's content creators watching right now, and like, they're trying to make content to make it, but it's actually way easier if you just make it and then make content.
Yeah.
Because when I met these guys, Gary Vee, Alex Hermosi, they're just like how they are online. They're very authentic.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they just document what they do, and that's how they blew up. It's like, bro, that's crazy. So if you're a creator trying to think of some crazy idea, no, just build what you want to build and then document it. That's how these guys did it.
Wow.
I went to his workshop too. Business
Okay.
workshop.
Cool. All
Yeah.
right. So was it like a camp thing that you have to go there and spend like weeks?
Just 2-day
really?
workshop.
Wow.
2-day workshop, $5,000
Wow.
in Vegas.
Totally worth it.
Acquisition.com. Teaches you how to increase the value of your business,
Okay.
and then make it sellable. Like most businesses are jobs. It's crazy, but most businesses are jobs. You should look at a business like an asset. Like you have something that's worth something.
Yeah.
Most people like, oh, you leave your business. It's like nobody would buy that. You have to pay someone for them to take your business. It's like, yeah. So yeah, learn everything we had to build to be able to make it like a true sellable business.
Okay.
And yeah, it's working so far.
Wow. Thanks, Alec. Well, before we end, Alec, anything that you wanted to promote or
Yes, so
any plans coming ahead?
if you're in Edmonton,
Yeah.
we have $1,000 giveaway ending April 12th. You just have to come for a haircut and then leave us a review, because we just hit 1,000 reviews. So we're celebrating that with $1,000.
Wow.
So we're trying to get to 2,000 now.
Cool.
To all the Filipinos out there listening, I don't know. I guess you made it to the end. I really hope that I gave you guys some value. some little bit of insights to what a Filipino barber can do here in Canada. And yeah, I hope that I make you guys proud.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah,
for the time. Thank you.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, a new level of creativity when it comes to hair cutting. Barber.
I know this is probably something different to them, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that they got to the end.
Yeah.
Sick.
Thank you.